Hello teacher, my name is Funerarios in Ecuador, and some Ecuadorian funerary traditions are in Australia. Was a deed with soap delicate to putting on mat covered with a cloth on the middle of a room for 3 days of 3 nights, wearing the bells and clothes is a customary to light candies around the body. The relatives wear black with a white handkerchief on their necks to show their mourning. After the funeral, there is a ceremony called Pinchka, where he takes the clothes of the deceased and his father in life to wash. They miss at the river, then the community and friends with the place that they frequented. In hell, put the chairs on a table, drink aguardiente and play Wario. The money they get from the game is to buy liquor. They carry the corpse to the crunch for a mass. In Chimborazo, one day is watched the room surrounded by candles and buried on table. To present drink excesses brandy, they transport the body by donkey to the crunch for the mass. In Pichincha, they watch the dead man eat his base clothed wrapped in white blankets in the upper hand, and the men had nightfall imitate the sound of animals while the women pray, and the end for Indians transport the dead men preceded by the men playing Wario, and the woman walk behind the body while making a tour for the place where he used to go, putting the body vertical. For the different regions of Ecuador and present the urban zones make rituals less peculiar and much more attached to the Catholic customs. The body is kept for a day and a night. If a coffin surrounded by floral offerings and candles, while relatives and friends pray. The next day before the burial, the body is taken to the crunch for a visit or mass, and then to the cemetery. Days later, there is a special prayer ceremony for new nights, and an altar is kept in honor of the deceased.
Tradition of funeral in Mexico. Funeral actors have already been lost. They are strong question of the facts related to these that are is fraud. For example, in New Leon, a cross in a Christmas in play, in some to project in the front evil spirits. Another tradition is to play at the snow the ground. In the snow, this rain no don't go out the wrong in it. Although it is not usual, they also use it to hit flying woman, who we find to mourn and the funeral.
Hi, good afternoon. The funerals in Egypt. The funerals considered death as an extension of the life. His funeral were the series of burial ritual that they considered necessary. Things are mummification, pronunciation, magic spell, and living of the dead next to the tombs that they believed could of necessary in the more font. The mummification for 17 days. In the mummification, the organs are removed from the brain, They only left the hair signs they believed after the deed. They embellished in the white line spirit, striking the white resino. They put on a cut chest to ward off the wheel spirit and they growth spell the message so that things who the world know who get to the most. Thanks.
How to prepare the dead for the burial the news on the 1st century. The Hebrews quickly entering their dead, usually the same date of death. There were two reasons acted in a such country. The first, because the corpse decomposed early in the warm climate of the Middle East, and second, because leaving a corpse unburied for several days, according to the things of the time, a disgrace to his family. The closet and the book of Acts related at the last 4 burials that took place on the same day. Matthew 27, 57, 16, Acts 5, 10, 7, 16, 8, 2. Centuries before, Jacob's beloved wife Rachel died while he has her husband and family, instead of turning her in family tomb. Jacob's buried on the road to Bethlehem, Genesis 35, 19, 20, 17. Biblical account on funeral ritual reveal how meticulous the Jews were to prepare the corpse for burial. Relatives and friends belting the voice of the deceased, impregnated with aromatic and good oil they were. Include John 19, 13, 14, Acts 19, 38, 45. Native and other peoples were to express their pride and comfort the family. Mark 50, 18, 19.